I am going to be doing a special age regression / Littlespace craft, which is that I am going to try to make a mini-me. I may also do a second customization of one of these girls into another mini-me, or potentially a mini-me and maybe a mini friend. So, let's get started. So the doll I'm using as my base for my mini-me is Mavis. I think this is from the vacation one, but I really don't remember. Lucky for me, Mavis and I have a pretty similar haircut and color, so I don't really need to touch her hair. But there is a big difference, and that is our eyes. I have brown eyes, and Mavis has bright blue ones, which, you know, doesn't really work. So we're gonna have to change her eyes into brown eyes. So I've got some white paint in my little palette, and I'm just gonna go over the spots on Mavis's eyes that are the wrong color for my eyes, so that we can go ahead and give her the right color. Okay, so while the first Mavis custom doll her first coat is drying, I want to take a look at what my customization options are for these little wooden dolls that I found at Target. I just kind of want to see if these would be a little easier to customize, so let's try that next. Alright, so at first glance I see a lot that we can do with this doll. Her head won't turn side to side, but her limbs are posable, strangely enough. I think there's wire in them. And she's got these little grippy hand things, kind of like Lego hands. So she could be made to hold things, I suppose. And she does stand pretty well on her own too. So I'm going to start the customizing process on her as well. I'm going to start her with a major part, which is to make her hair entirely black like mine. Although, actually mine's not black right now, but you guys don't know that right now. My hair is like reddish purple at the moment, but it does look black in certain light. But if you look at it, it's actually red purple. But I needed it to be subtle for work, so I chose something that I figured I could work with. I kind of want to give her like extended anime-esque almost eyes. Like, that sounds really dumb, like weird maybe, but I don't know. I think that could be cute. I'm going to try it. So now we need to let her sit as well, although before we do that, I am going to add one tiny little detail, which will not really be important, but I think it will be something fun. Her two little hair clips. So I'm gonna let her go ahead and dry with this layer so that we can go ahead and start the next layer with Mavis's doll. So we will be right back with Mavis. Alright, and we're back with the first version of the Luna mini that I'm trying to do here. Ooh, who knew it was so difficult to make a custom doll of yourself? Wait, I did. Okay, so right. Next thing I'm going to do is continue what I was doing with the detail work on her eyes. Looks to be kind of dried on her shirt. Also, her denim shorts are not going so well. I may just say no to those this time and give her a skirt or something out of like fabric, because it looks so disastrous at the moment. So probably not going forward with that one, because I'm a little disappointed about how that turned out. It's okay though, mistakes happen in crafting, that's normal, it does happen. So while we wait for the rest of her eyes to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a little bit of the OFT lettering. cute. She has a little OFT shirt. Oh my god, I actually really like how this is turning out. Despite some of the weird road trip like things I've done down like not what I wanted lane, I do actually kind of love how this is turning out. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to mix up a shade of brown for the eyes of the custom Lunaria. Alrighty, so I've mixed up the shade of brown that I want for the eyes. And I did this with equal parts red and yellow. I added a couple of drops of pink and a very lightly handed drop of black because we don't need that much darker colors, and it's not, it takes a lot of white to lighten color and takes a very small drop of black to do the darkness. So pretty cool. I want my custom doll to have cute little sideways looking eyes. I always find that really cool with dolls when they have like an expression of sorts. So I'm going to go ahead and give my custom version of myself a cute little side eye. This always makes photos with this type of doll more fun, at least in my opinion. I love when dolls have little expressions like this because it makes the photography aspect so good. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than you get that extra little like oomph out of your photos because they just look so much more playful and lively, and it's great. It adds to that like realistic aspect of things you don't often consider as part of doll photography, but it absolutely is. I really just messed up her eye there, so let me go in and fix that because wowie, that's a mistake. I wasn't kidding when I said it was a process. I mess it up constantly. It's definitely a process for sure. Let me go grab a little piece of paper towel to fix that. Okie dokie, so I went ahead and I reset the other eye. I'm gonna let her hair and all dry. I think this denim shorts idea is probably gonna get scrapped, so I'm probably just going to take some like water or something to that so that will go away, and I'll craft her a skirt out of some fabric. But let's move back over to the wooden doll where we let her face dry. Alrighty, so we're back with our little mini doll here, our wooden doll, and we're going to start the process of giving her the brown eyes. That's kind of what her eyes look like at the moment. So here is her current looks. She does super look devious, but that's okay. We know she's not devious. We know I'm not devious. I'm gonna give her her pupils now, which that's her hair. But give her her pupils, which are giving me issues. It's okay. We know nothing can be simple. All right, again, press pause. Let some things dry, and we will be back in a moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and call the Mavis custom done for now. I'll probably make her clothes and some accessories and maybe eventually make her a full diorama, but I think she's good for now. So here is my first little Lunaria custom. This is my larger Lunaria custom. You're going to actually see a unpainted version of her in an upcoming video at some point. As for our little wooden one, I think she'll... Oh. Wow, look at her, she looks like a little goblin. As for our little wooden one, who is considerably smaller than her Mavis counterpart, I'm gonna do some extra work on her behind the scenes because she definitely will need some other customs and other things done to her to make her a bit more personalized and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. But she's gonna be a background project for me, and I may give you guys updates on Instagram about her because I think that would be really fun. So all of that being said, please remember to like this video if you liked it using the little thumbs up down below. Please leave me a comment, and for today's comment I would like to ask you guys the question of the day, which is today, what is your favorite soda flavor? If you are a fan of DIY content, kawaii content, age regression content, safe for work, Littlespace content, etc., please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers by 2022, so I'm really hoping that we can get to that point because I think that would be really awesome. Thank you, lovelies, so much for watching. Please remember to stay awesome. Seriously, stay awesome because you are super awesome and cool. And I want you to love yourself, and today's Love Yourself challenge is I want you to come up with a unique compliment for yourself that is not something that you find like around. So like find something super unique about yourself and give yourself a compliment about it. Alright, so remember to stay awesome, love yourself, and I'll see you in my next video post or whatever comes out next. Bye, lovelies!